Thank you for joining us today at Homestead for Life. Today we are making homemade vanilla extract, and you really only need two ingredients. You need vanilla beans that are rated a B plus or better, grade B or better. These were the cheap ones, and they're grade A. How about that? And 80 proof vodka. That's all you need. So the steps, really simple. This will probably be my shortest video yet. So you are going to take a knife and your vanilla beans, and you're going to slice down the center of it. Okay, so you're going to open it up so that all the vanilla inside these pods can mix with your vodka. For your jars, I already cut a couple of these. For your jars, you're going to cut them in half again so that they can be fully submerged. So I have 2 full beans cut in half in my jar, and I'm going to fill it up with vodka. And I'm going to use clean but used lids for this because we're not pressure sealing it or anything else. This is literally it. We are going to put it in here. Oh my goodness. Screw the lid on tight. Shake it up. These are also not even real canning jars. These are the Atlas Mason jars that are reused grocery store jars from who knows what. I know spaghetti sauce comes in big quart size Atlas Mason jars. They are not rated for pressure canning, probably because they don't care. And also my seal is not that great. It's leaking a little bit of vodka there. It's fine. So I'm using these jars because that's really all you can use them for, right? You can't pressure can with them. So about four half beans for 1 pint, okay? For a whole 1.75 liter jar or bottle of booze, it's about 10 beans. And we're going to do the same thing. We are going to cut them in half. We're going to split them down the ends, and we're going to fill the jar. And we are going to put these in a cool, dark place. And we are going to leave them sit for at least 2 months. I think it was 18 months was like the prime ideal amount of time. But it's usable as vanilla extract after 2 months. Shake it at least once a week. And the beans like this also are good for one more round of making vanilla extracts. So if I were to use this whole jar within the next couple years, I can just keep topping it off with vodka and replenishing my stash. I don't know how frequently anyone else has bought real vanilla extract, not imitation vanilla extract, but it may not seem like it with the $25 bottle of vodka here. This is cheaper. This is cheaper. I'm going to cut them in half, even though obviously without cutting them in half, they would have still been fully submerged in here, just so it's got more opening. Right? There's more opportunity for the vodka to mix in. I actually don't need that anymore. We will not be pouring shots of this vodka. We will be pouring it after it's ready, after it's been a few months, into smaller jars. And then you can gift out, or it's a lot to use. I won't be using this much vanilla extract in quite a while. But you can gift this out. You can do whatever you want to do with it, but very cost effective. So that's it. You split the beans down the middle so the insides are more exposed. Cut them in half, make sure they're fully submerged. About 4 half pods in a pint, 10 full pods in 1.75 liters, and that's it. These are my old ones that we did, goodness, a little over 2 years ago now. So these have about 3 more years of life on them. And you may have seen me cooking with them in the meantime. So very big difference on color, right? So where I'm going to store these is on my counter. I'm going to throw a towel over this one because it's a clear jar so that they are They're not out of sight and out of mind, and I will remember to shake them periodically. You want to shake them at least once a week, rattle them around a little bit. These jars suck. We're trashing these jars. We're going to pour this into a real mason jar and just lose out on a perfectly good canning jar. But yeah, your Atlas mason jars, don't pressure can in these. They're garbage. But that's it. That is literally the entire process. Great use for your used lids because we're not sealing these jars in any way. And then you can label them, put pretty labels, pretty whatever on it, swatches of fabric, and gift them out. And that's it. It's vanilla extract. Thank you for joining us today at Homestead for Life.